yesterday it was reported that the assassin that killed Charlie Kirk was caught. And thank you to his father for turning him in. Um, I know that it's probably not easy turning your kid in, but it is the right thing to do. And we also found out that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk for his political views, which is another thing. I mean, I already guessed that, but it's hard to hear that actually come out because you know killing somebody for their political views, for their spiritual views, is just heartbreaking. And I I just don't have words for it. Um, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. Um, but yeah, that's just heartbreaking, and yeah. And then I was impressed too, since all this has happened, and I'm sure everybody that's watching this has seen the videos on YouTube or wherever. Um, since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, people haven't been, lighting cars on fire like the George Floyd riots, and they haven't been burning cities down. And no, you see a lot of videos that a lot of people um, are actually coming together. They're coming together and praying, and I think this is bringing us closer together. And I love seeing those videos. Um, they like I say, they're all coming together and praying together and doing it peaceful. So that's very nice to see. Um, it's bringing us close together, and I was worried about if it would bring us close together or if everybody'd go crazy, but no, it's bringing a lot of people close together. And side note about it too, you see videos online of you know people that are happy about the killing, and it's wrong in so many ways to be happy about it and to express it. Um, but the good thing to know is that there is way more people that are heartbroken, that are you know that are praying, that are getting together, than there are people making these silly videos saying they're happy about this. There's only a small group of people that are saying they're happy about it, um, which is still terrible. I mean, there's no words to say like how terrible that is to, be happy about a murder. I mean, I don't see what there is to be happy about. And I don't see the reason to celebrate online. Um, and then if you guys haven't seen this yet, I would recommend finding it. Charlie Kirk's wife made a video yesterday, and it was really touching, and she did an amazing job for just losing her husband a few days ago. And she basically was saying that she was looking back on Charlie's life, but she was also saying that she is going to carry on his legacy and, make Turning Point USA bigger than it ever has been. And I think that, is beautiful. And she did a really good job on that video. I mean, you could tell she was really devastated by this loss, but she also knows that he's in a better place, that he is, with her, just not with her on you know, the same way that, she's used to, we're all used to. And then I'm proud of our police, um, all the people that worked so hard to find Tyler Robinson, the killer of Charlie Kirk. They worked tirelessly, and so thank you to them. They did a great job. Um, and then I'm also proud of the President Donald Trump, and President or Vice President Vance. They both have stepped up. They both have really, even though Charlie Kirk was, in all honesty, a citizen. I mean, he wasn't in the government. He wasn't involved in, or he wasn't in the government. Um, but I think it's great how we're paying our respects to him, how the president and vice president are paying their respects. Vice President Vance went over and got the casket and brought it back. Um, and President Trump is going to be giving a award to um, Charlie Kirk, and they're helping the family out. And I think you know, that's really awesome to see. And it's awesome to see how America has stepped up, and we're making this a good send off for Charlie Kirk. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's been great to see that. And also, thank you to anybody, um, like Tucker Carlson, and I'm sure there's others out there too, that, he started a, fundraiser for the wife and kids, and, um, to raise money for them. So I think that was very nice of them and helpful. Um, and yeah, and you know, I I'm sad to see all this, but I'm happy to see America stepping up. I'm happy to see all the Americans who they're devastated by this, but they're stepping up. And I think that is very positive looking into the future of our country. It is sad that it had to take a man's life for people to step up, but it happened, and we are stepping up. And yeah, and Charlie Kirk is back in his hometown. Um, and yeah, it was pretty sad to watch, you know, sad to watch the videos of them bringing the casket off Air Force Two, and you know, just just seeing that, and that was pretty sad. But I hope that everybody can keep, their prayers, and I will too. I'm hoping that everybody will keep the, Kirk family in their prayers, and um, yeah, and just keep praying, and keep making your voice heard. Um, we don't need to stoop to their level of the Democrat Party. Um, we just need to make our voices heard, and we need to do it peacefully. And that's what Charlie Kirk was all about, is doing it peacefully. He never was mean about any of his, debates. He wasn't mean. He was, I watched a lot of his debates, and he was always, you know, very kind. And if somebody was, you know, saying something different, he was like, "Hey, come on up," and and they debated over it, and I think that was very special. Um, yeah, so just keep them in your prayers. Um, and there also has been, they've also said that Tyler Robinson, on the left is saying that he was a Republican, he was a Christian, and I don't believe he was. His family might have been, but um, he said very clearly that he was against, he hated Charlie Kirk, and he also, there were, I don't remember what it said and everything, but there was like transgender writing on the bullet and the gun, and yeah, and I just, and even if he was, it still doesn't, make it any easier, or different. So, but God bless the Kirk family. God bless everyone, and God bless the USA. And let's keep let's keep um, let's keep making our voices heard. And I think that's what Charlie Kirk would want, and do it peacefully. And I hope that everyone has a good weekend. And I will see you guys later. Bye.